computer.
Oh,
You're doing it. You're doing it. Wow.
All righty. Is everybody prepared?
You look short-handed.
Yeah, let me know when I can do my intro.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right. Welcome to another exciting episode of Auto Weird, which we got to give this a new name because it's a new campaign and there's new things happening. So
New campaign? What'd I miss?
nothing. This is just campaign 2, right?
But we're still trapped in Sleepyland.
Yeah, trapped in the dreamland. And we start this episode like we start all episodes with a roll.
Kirby's
Wait.
Freaky Adventure.
I thought we were gonna do disclaimer first.
Well, we'll do a roll, then a disclaimer.
Okay.
I got a +2.
I got a +2.
You can't count.
Ooh, I also got a +2.
I got 2 dice.
I got a -2.
I got 2 dice. I got 3 dice.
I broke even.
4 dice.
You could roll them twice, Bob.
Hi. -2.
All right. Aaron, Bob, roll again. What'd you get, Bob?
0.
I got a 1.
Looks like Bob's recapping.
I have no idea what happened the last campaign. Someone give me a quick jog and I'll hit the ground running.
Stuff happened.
Wow, bro.
Characters, heroes, dreams, something. But yeah,
Someone inconsequential died.
someone inconsequential died in your reality.
Whose door did we go in? We didn't know. We're about to go in someone's door.
Ansil's.
Listen, Bob. All you need
Was
to
I
know is
there?
you ought to be prepared for what happened.
Bob, you're never actually there. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair assessment of the situation.
Go for it, Bob. Go for it.
So I don't remember a fucking thing.
Is it a hit?
So we came out of my door, we did things, and then we went into another door, and we went gun shop? No, we didn't do shopping. That was one before. Are you sure I was there?
We thought that we were back in reality.
Yes, and it was a fucking
Another
Swooty
layer of
Doodle.
dream.
Yes, it was a dream in a dream in a dream.
And Jack was a sexy gopher.
Jackie is a
Oh
sexy
yeah, that's
gopher.
right. That was
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah.
I totally stuffed him up my butt.
That's a
Nope.
hamster, not a gopher. If Richard
Give me
Gere-
a little gerbil. Woo! Tinkles. Yeah,
trying to
nothing.
It's worth.
I don't remember shit.
Daria was in my head, and I toted her around for a bit until we went to the monastery.
Mhm.
Yeah, that.
And we were trying to... Why am I doing the recap?
Because you're the smartest one here.
No, I'm not.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
I set the bar really low.
So
Okay, you're doing better than I was. Stuff happens was pretty much all I would have been able to do for recap. So
yeah.
Did I drink last time?
Jack
Was I so
ruined Jean-Paul's limo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that happened too. Yeah.
Yep, remember that.
And...
Then we went to go. Oh, yeah, we went to go talk to the kung fu guys and never did.
No, we did.
Yeah.
But it was all a dream.
And we ran over to Rocco's place when he realized that, oh, this isn't reality.
And I hung out the roof for a bit, and then Rocco's door appeared.
Alfred jumped in, hung upside down, saw the door, did his thing. It was all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
well,
goes
And
Gravity.
we
We're ready
managed
for a
to get a
fight,
hold
that's
of
right.
Ansel, and Ansel's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then he's like, oh, wait, there's a door here. So we hurried over to Ansel's place, and when we went through, it was a war going on between...
Yes. Then there's a dead child. And needs CPR.
All right, that's a good recap. We did it. We got there.
We got there.
Leo,
Yes.
would you like to do the recap?
Oh.
Do the what?
Disclaimer.
Sorry, the disclaimer.
Yes, this program contains strong language which you viewers might find offensive. There will be scenes of violence, people's heads being ripped off, and their toenails being pulled out in slow motion. There will also be scenes where you can see everything, like my friend holding a spear and stabbing his other friend in the back because he's an asshole. We hope you enjoy the show.
Oh shit! I've got a lot to live up to now.
That was pretty good, buddy.
Did you like that? Yeah.
I loved it. That was actually really good.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I
Oh,
wasn't going to do a
offended.
toenail thing, but now I got to do a toenail thing. And thanks.
If you easily get offended, well, fuck off and change the channel.
yeah. That's
Cry for me. Cry for me in your gender bender tears.
That's no microphone snowball. That's correct. Pretty good.
God damn it, Bob.
Show small active speaker video. That can't be right. Large active speaker. What about everyone? What does that do? Oh, neat.
Everyone.
I like it. Now I can see all of you and judge you all unfairly.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So nothing new there. All right. Oh, something I heard and I thought was kind of a neat idea was the whole touching the nose thing. I can't remember what it was for, but it was like if you want to do something, it's like you touch your nose or whatever, because we're all on like Zoom, so it's like you can't
Except me.
except you can't do the nose touching because you got no camera.
Wait. Why don't we just change it so we just put ourselves on as a cat filter?
We're all
Complain.
cat
We can turn it off, and then it's really me. And I'm in the I did see that one. That was pretty funny.
Nope, it's too easy. I'm just going to let this slide.
Let it slide, buddy. Just let it slide.
Let it slide.
All right. So you all find yourself passing through the door in Ansel's place in the suburbs of Ottawa into his dreamscape. On the other side of his dreamscape, there's smoke everywhere. The dust is kicked up. And you find yourself with the sounds of drums and people screaming, war chants, both of Native Americans and of what sounds like Vikings roaring. You see people running in face paint, some wearing bloods as their makeup, and some just covered in blood. It looks as though it's pure pandemonium right now. Arrows are flying through the sky. Some of them are Native American. Some of them are of Slavic Viking descent. To those who can tell the difference. At the moment, it's hard to tell what's really going on or who attacked who, but there is what looks like sort of European sort of log house that's been set up and built. It looks like it's been built within about a year, and what looks to be trees all around past the haze of the fog of war. And there is a person you recognize, Ansel, about 30 feet in front of you on the ground with no shirt on, arrows into him in different places, his hair long and braided, holding a dead 6-year-old.
And Anna was running over to see if, medical attention was needed while tossing her acorns to create cover.
All right. Any particular pattern you want to throw the acorns in?
No, just as long as they're on either side of us, so that
Just
we're
two?
not getting caught in just to avoid getting caught in the crossfire. We've got a little bit of shelter from the
Fantastic.
volley.
You throw 2 acorns. Is there a time for them, or is it like an action or anything I wrote for them?
I believe it was just using my magic skills, so I would roll discipline for that.
Sure.
I got 3.
Fantastic. You throw the 2, both pop up on either side, giving you at least half cover from the incoming arrows. And I need a scholarship from you, Anna.
Ready? Where is my scholarship? There it is. 2.
Ansel looks as though he's taking quite a bit of damage, and the girl in his arms looks like her throat's been slit clean open from like ear to ear.
Okay.
I know CPR.
She is going to use.
She doesn't have any blood on her though. She looks like she's been dead for like a day or so.
Okay. She's going to reach out to touch Ansel
Okay.
and try to heal him up a bit.
Okay. How many points are you going to put into him?
2.
2?
2.
So Jordan's giving you the one. One.
He's not actually hurt.
Yeah, it's a dream.
2, you say?
Yes, 2.
2.
If our Ansel has to possess this Ansel, he needs to be able to function. Okay.
All right.
He survived the fight.
Roll a lore for me there, Jack. Because in episode 1 of campaign 2, he told you what happened.
Where's my roll? 5.
5. He dies today.
Oh. It's his time. Let him pass.
As you recall, Jack, he had told you that the worst day of his life was the day he died.
He'll go with honor and glory.
He'll be fine, guys. It's alright.
All right. Who wants to do something? Standing through the door, looking at this chaos, you see Anna run up and pull an arrow out of Ansel and put her hand on him and heal him.
I'll head in and try and pick up, if I see any like a laying sword on the way to Anna, I'll pick up a sword.
Yeah, there's a bunch of spears that have been thrown or swords on the ground. There is a
I will
sword.
pick up a spear.
There's
because someone warned on this. So I will pick up a spear.
Okay, you find a spear.
You
It's
better
a
not
6 foot
stab
tall
any
spear.
of your friends in the back, because that would really suck.
It's okay. None of you are my friend.
Sheer perfection.
Each time
Oh,
I'm going to freeze time, turn around, and cut your friggin' head off.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry.
So I'll grab a
sword
spear.
and follow Anna.
Oh, you changed it for me.
Yeah, I
Yep.
just changed it for everybody. Can I undo that? What happens if I
Smile, my
go-
head is tiny. I got a
Yeah.
tiny head.
I said spotlight for everyone, and it turned into me. Can I undo that? Remove spotlight. Fantastic. All right, now that's Jordan. Now all I see is Jordan.
Mine's still stuck on spotlight.
Yeah.
Just
me
change
too.
it to gallery view again.
Yeah.
we're-
Top right hand corner.
there we go.
Back to normal view.
All right, my friend. You
Can't-
run up. You grab a spear. Is there anything else you want to do?
I'll take a position near Anna because if she dies, then it becomes my problem.
Perfection.
You okay?
All right. Alfred, what do you want to do? Alfred, what do you want to do?
I'm thinking.
Don't hurt yourself.
Try to think, but nothing happens.
I just hear this hamster rolling around in my head. Does that mean anything? It's making.
It's when the squeaking stops that you're in trouble.
Oh, okay, good.
It's when his head was down. All I could just picture was the sound of like an old modem connecting.
Yeah, exactly.
You just add that sound in post.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to pull out my sword and get ready in case, shit hits the fan.
Well, right now, Anna's created 2 trees. Jack's run over to kind of do defense by the trees with one of the spears he's grabbed out of the ground.
I'm trying to do CPR on the dead girl.
There is a bunch of people. We'll get to you doing CPR on the dead girl in a second. Alfred, where is there any place you want to go in particular?
Can I jump on top of a tree and like come down on them like the?
Absolutely. Give me an athletics roll.
Oh, this will be fun. 5.
Oh, you surpassed my expectation of 2. You climb the tree and you find yourself in a good position. Take a fate point or actually pick an aspect. Name an aspect for me.
Come on, Anakin, you have the high ground.
Oh, I have the high ground's a good one. Pick a
Yeah, okay, I have the
an
high
aspect
ground.
name. Yeah, high ground. So right now there is a aspect hanging in the air for anyone who can somehow use it. High ground. All right, hanging aspect. Fantastic. All right,
Hanging.
and there's also the aspect it's pure chaos right now. So if you can use that for anything, there's at least 2 hanging out right now. Pure chaos. Chaos.
Facebook chaos.
Huh?
Facebook chaos.
CHAOS. So,
Or I thought it was KAOS.
yeah, exactly. KOS. All right. So, Jean-Paul,
Oui.
you run over to Ansel, who's holding the girl, and I will ask you for what is the name of the actual one to look around? Investigation. Give me an investigation.
I shall investigate, yes.
Yeah.
2, and I think I don't have investigation. I think it's just 2.
Eavesdropping, examination, surveillance. Yeah.
Yeah, just 2.
Just 2?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that was me.
There's a squeaky
Hey,
toy in the
hiccup.
party.
Yeah, you got a flat tire.
One of us is a
That's
squeaky
horrible.
toy, but which one?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You run over and you can see what's going on. Obviously, there's a bunch of passive. You can see what looks like in the distance, probably about 20 to 30. What looks like, I guess you would kind of know Algonquin type Indians coming in, like Algonquin, Ojibwe, that kind of area. They're like Eastern Canadian natives coming in. But the girl that's being held by Ansel has her neck slit from ear to ear. There's no blood on her, and she's dressed in what looks like native garb. Her face she's been drained of every ounce of blood. So if you want to do CPR, you're welcome to it.
I can save her. I got this.
Listen, she's not a wind instrument.
Pulsing. I got this. I got this, bro.
Her neck flaps in a disgusting sound as you try and blow air through it. Your own spittle comes out the throat and her neck.
We can save her. It's only a dream.
Uh-huh. Well,
I'll continue doing this while you guys are doing your own thing.
I'm gonna add another aspect called "What the fuck is going on right now?" No, just what the fuck. What, comma, DAFUQ.
I got this. Don't worry, she's going to live. I have a funny feeling it's going to turn out good. No, this is normal. She will be okay.
Well, Ansel is going to reach up and grab you by the throat and attack you, Jean-Paul, in a pure blind rage.
You had it coming.
You really did.
No, get save her. You do not understand.
Let's find Ansel's sheet.
Is it the illusionary Ansel or our Ansel that is attacking him?
Don't know
Our
yet.
Ansel.
We don't know.
He became that Ansel.
Not yet.
He should snap out of it any second.
Ansel's nowhere to be seen except for on the ground right there. Why do I have a million fucking character sheets printed out, but no?
Man, you know what I should do? Is fulfill my destiny and stab you both.
Jackie. Okay. Jackie. Okay. That's that one. Brussels. Okay. Do I have the wrong stack of papers?
Okay.
Daniel. Rocco. Jackie. Ansel. There we go. Fantastic.
He's just an ancillary character.
No.
Ancillary character. He's a minor. Dad, you got that one right. I am a minor. Oh, you mean character. All right.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
It's gonna be a long night. That's what it's gonna be.
Long night.
So he got a 7 to attack you. Bob.
Okay, I got +3 plus 1. So I got 4 plus whatever I roll. Got plus. He has a plus 7 on his roll.
You got a plus 7 on his roll. And
How
he
did he
can
get a plus
definitely.
7?
Well, he
He's a
rolled
better fighter than
3
you are.
plus a 4. He's got a 4 to weapons. And he rolled a 3.
2. I got 5.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
All right, you take a 2 physical damage from him as he swings up at you. You just barely step back in time as he tries to take your head off with the sword on the ground beside him. The sword glimmers in perfect motion as he reaches up to swing again. Everyone is now in combat with Ansel.
Can I just knock their heads together?
He's straight up in a berserker rage now.
All right.
So I guess
Which
we're
gives him
rolling our.
other bonuses, which I'm now going to add to his next swing.
So I guess we're rolling our.
Well, will his
Initiative.
dream start to reset since it's gotten so changed from the track?
They don't always change that way, but we will see. All right.
So
I need
question for you.
Amanda, can you track the initiative as well?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, Ansel,
I got 4.
2.
Question for you there,
Yeah,
Jay. Is Ansel just a what is Ansel again? Just a regular human being. This is his dream
right
state,
now, right now in this position, he's a regular human being.
right? Fucker.
He got a 7 on alertness.
Yes.
If he's not alert, doesn't he know it's us?
Alertness is the initiative tracker number. It's the thing you use to track initiative.
I got 2.
Okay.
I got 1.
Are we all rolling for alertness?
Yeah, we're in a fight.
We're not rolling for alertness, Bob. We're rolling for initiative.
Same thing.
Which is
Which is
the
alertness.
alertness bonus.
Got 2. Do I have alert? Oh, do you got my plus 1 for my alertness? So I got 3.
Okay. All right. Ansel's first, followed by me,
He's
Anna, Leo, and then Jack and JP are tied.
fantastic. With his attack, he is going to swing again at Bob's character. That's a 5. Plus 2 is a 7 because he's berserking now. So he hits you with a 7 again. Roll to defend.
What should I defend with? Well, I guess I can't counterattack that. It's just defend.
You would use weapons or fists or athletics if you're just dodging.
Yeah, I got weapons and fists in the same category. So. Oh,
You get
but I
the
get plus
plus-
3.
You have inhuman speed too, so you can add a plus 2 to your roll if you're just using athletics to dodge him.
I also got plus 2 to grapple. I guess this doesn't count as grapple, does it?
If you're using weapons or fists, you can use inhuman strength to give yourself a plus 2 to a fight. If you're just dodging, you're using inhuman speed, so you get a plus 2 to that. But you have to
inhuman strength is plus 3 to grapple.
just remember, if you're using any of those abilities, you add 1 to your hunger tracker, and at the end of the fight, you have to roll as to whether you attack your friends or not in pure like hunger rage.
Every time I use it, it's 1.
Every time you use
Ooh.
it, it adds a 1. Yeah, it just
Ooh.
keeps escalating every time you use your abilities.
All right, we haven't been doing that properly. All right,
I know we haven't.
that changes things.
Yeah,
All right,
it
so
adds a
yeah.
plus 2, but at the end of the combat, you have to roll your conviction and be under.
So can I? So you said I can't
Or
use
above.
grapple on this one, right? Is this hand to hand?
You're dodging is what you're doing.
I'm
Right.
dodging. So okay. So I'll go with. So that's 2.
So either you're dodging with a weapon, you're
Four.
dodging with your hands, or you're just moving out of the way, right?
So it gives me 5.
5. It's off by 2, so you take another 2 damage. So that would be a 3 slot
3
to your
and
physical.
1 to my hunger.
Did you use a 2?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
All right. Ansel is going to move back away and prepare himself in a stance. No, he's not going to move back. He's in a berserker rage. So I'm going to use athletics to try and attack someone again. He got a 8 on athletics, so he'll move again. And Jordan, you said you're right there, right?
Yeah.
He's going to swing at you. And this will be his whole move.
Don't know why he's so upset. Trying to save her.
That is a 2 plus his weapons, which is 4. So that's 6 plus berserker, which is 2, which brings it to an 8. He swings at an 8 with you.
Cool. What bonus do I get from the spear?
The spear? What weapons? Whatever you have for weapons.
Oh, okay. So I don't get it's not a specific weapon that gives me a bonus.
No, weapons don't really give you bonuses unless they're holy weapons or something.
Ah, okay.
It's just a spear, so it's whatever your weapon skill is. You're good at weapons.
So let's see. That's 3, 4, 5. Then I'm gonna take what the fuck.
Okay.
And make that 7 on my weapons.
So you would only take a 1 damage then.
Which is nice because I still have that one spot open.
So you take the spear and just as quickly as you can, try and block with it. And it doesn't take a direct hit, so the spear doesn't break, but you can see the insane rage in Ansel's eyes. He's ready to kill everyone and everything. He's going to go down in a blaze of glory. And it is by the grace of the gods that he didn't take your head clean off. All right. Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay.
And I'm literally going to freeze everybody, walk up to him, cuff him up the back of the head, and tell him he's not being released until he calms down, for which I'm going to use what the fuck, and then I'm going to scare the crap out of him by saying he does anything else, and I will literally make all of his worst nightmares come true right in front of him.
So what the fuck was a free one that's already been used once.
Right.
So it's free use. So it costs 1 fate point to use that aspect again.
Done.
Okay, so he uses fate point. Fantastic. And I would need a total. So what is it you're using per se to its freeze time? Are you just using your reality altering ability basically?
Yeah, to pretty much freeze everything.
All right. And by freeze, you mean like ice grows up around it, or like, because the whole thing is you can change the environment, right?
I'm stopped.
No, I'm literally just stopping time.
The things around would stop, but anyone who has free will would still be able to move. So just kind of like you're not capable of just like stunning people with it, right? You can change the environment.
Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm just freezing them in place, and if that takes ice, then it's going to be ice.
Yeah, that would be my best suggestion, is just like ice grows up around people. So in that case, he would have to do an athletics to try and not get caught by that. So I would need a conviction roll basically to be something that he would roll against. And I would give you a fate point just on top of that for the creativity of it. So just add a +2 to your roll.
Okay. It's conviction, right?
Yeah.
9.
9?
Yep.
Oh, great. He got a 4. So the ice grows like tendrils and circles around him, latching his legs. Do you want to go as far as his arms so he can't swing at people?
Right up to here.
Right up to a second, he's screaming and it catches him, and the top of his hand is and his head is the only thing out of it. And he's fighting to get out, but he's overwhelmed by the amount of ice capturing him. Do you want to put ice anywhere else? Do anything while you're changing reality? Maybe put up a wall for arrows? Just a theory.
I'm literally going to surround us with a wall.
Fantastic. A winter wall appears poof, 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 around everyone, separating the two groups completely. A loud, audible gasp and Scandinavian speech. You hear people like kind of freaking out about what's going on, and you hear tut, 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 as arrows hit the ice wall from the other side. You hear a battle cry, but it seems for the moment everything's frozen in its place. People separated. And Ansel screams a blood-curdling scream as he's locked into the ice.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to him and essentially tell him that he either gets himself under control or he's not getting out, and I will make all of his worst nightmares come true.
All right, I would need you to roll.
So you're gonna make him replay what just happened?
Or worse.
So should I stop the CPR? Is that what you're trying to say?
One to
Yes.
convince people.
I'm gonna go. I'm right back in there doing CPR.
In survival.
Oh.
He'd cuff you upside the head.
I would either,
No! I can save her.
I would either say do a presence or a rapport near
Okay.
you. Whatever one you think would be better. It's
Right.
kind of a command, so it's kind of presence.
7.
A 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He got a. And that would be. I do think it's presence versus presence. What's the opposite of presence, Jordan?
Rapport.
It's got to be, right? Yeah.
That's why I got them both in the same spot.
Yeah, exactly. Impressions, opening up, social defense. It is 100% rapport. Yeah.
Or
So
deceit. I mean,
he doesn't have any, so we roll the 1. So I would say you can also add a hanging aspect for this conversation as well, if you would like. Something relating to this interaction.
First aid never works.
I mean,
Go for it.
I'm still doing it, by the way.
you get back down on your knees
I'm right in there.
and play her like a flute.
Somebody slap him.
Anna will slap him.
Okay. I think maybe I cannot save her, but I tried. Should I throw her over the wall?
No.
What should I be doing with this? I don't know what is right anymore.
Smack.
I will freeze you too.
He literally screams a scream of a father whose daughter has died and there's nothing he can do about it, like a painful cry of a scream.
This is not real, my man. This is not real. This is all pretend.
All right, but with that 7 to his 1, you see with that he begins crying and he's just like, she died today, and they brought her, they tossed her to us. She had been missing for days and they killed her. There's nothing I can do about it.
So I'm just gonna walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder,
Mhm.
and be like, okay, we understand loss. The question is, what are you going to do about it?
Do you want to kill these motherfuckers?
I did everything I could to kill every last one of them.
No, we can all.
I went
kill
into
them?
that battle and I ended it covered in their blood. And in the last little moments of my life, holding her beautiful face, I cut a piece of her hair off. And that's when I saw them. They came for me, the Valkyries. They said, is there anything I want to take with me, any weapons? And the only thing I took was her lock of hair. And I just can't believe what there's nothing I could do about it, you know? There's nothing I could do about it but just get my revenge and take every drop of their fucking blood. You don't understand. And as he starts to turn back into Ansel, his accent starts to kind of pick back up. And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Which side?
There's nothing for you to be sorry about.
Mhm.
You're hurting.
I'll let him out of the ice.
He falls to his knees and arrows begin growing out of him.
Which side
One
did it?
even goes right through the side of his face, just barely through his cheek and missing his eye.
I
Ooh.
do not think that is a good thing.
You can
I
just
don't-
see he's just a pierced man.
I don't think that we are meant to change what happened to him.
Hmm.
Should I cut off a
Obviously.
piece of her hair? I have a knife.
Yeah.
Let him do it.
I hold the body to him.
And he takes his sword and he cuts the piece of hair off. And he begins to sort of twine it around his fingers, holding it tight. And he's just like, this is all I have of her now. And he takes it and he takes his sword and he begins to twine it into the hilt of the sword he has. The sword he's been holding the whole time that he's been fighting with since you met him.
I mean, you could take I guess, but a hair is probably more practical.
All right. He looks very, very upset.
So the sword doesn't shift at all. It just
No.
he just twines it up.
He just twines
I guess we gotta go. We gotta go the distance. So which side did it?
killed her.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was
not judging.
it was
You're
it
both
was
heathens.
it was the natives. I'm trying to remember how his accent sounds, for fuck's sakes.
Bostonian.
Bostonian. Yeah. It was the natives that I don't even think I can remember. Come on, my brain can do this. Anyway,
Come on, I'm from Boston.
I'm from Boston.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, man? Anyway, he goes, the natives wanted us to leave, and we had been having a really bad relationship back and forth with them. And then kids started going missing. And we didn't know why or where they were until about 3 days of missing children. They came back and they tossed my daughter to us, said something in their language. And when I walked up to take her, they started firing arrows at us. To this day, I don't know what it was that we did, what it was the kids did. There it goes. What it is the kids did. I don't know how it happened, but this was it. This was the last time I saw my little girl. I died
So we
here.
go kill
I
them?
died here full of arrows covered in their blood.
I
And
do
everything
not know.
kind of begins shifting all around. The ice starts disappearing, and as Ansel begins kind of talking about it, he goes, the first little boy that went missing was just a nobody. He was one of the town kids. He wasn't like the chief's kid or nothing. And it begins to, the fog of war disappears. The arrows kind of disappear out of him. He kind of starts moving. They all start moving, and he goes, we went looking for them. We couldn't find anything. There wasn't much of a trail for them. And then second day, 2 more kids went missing. We didn't know. We set out a powwow. We prayed. Not a powwow. We set out a sigil for the All-Father. We began praying to the All-Father. We figured maybe that they had been taken by the gods as a sacrifice, but we didn't want to make any assumptions. And then they showed up with my little girl. And that was the end of it for me. I didn't see forgiveness in my eyes. I didn't see anyone but the enemy.
Do we know if they are actually the ones responsible? They may have come across the children and were trying to return them after the fact.
To this day, I don't really speak Ojibwe or whatever it is they're speaking, Algonquin. But if any of you speak it, maybe I remember what they said. I remember what it sounds like. I got a good memory for that sort of stuff. So
If you say it, I know Algonquin.
Okay. He begins saying something in Algonquin, and as he says it, it shifts to that moment where they're all standing there, and they toss the girl out onto the ground, her body flopping and rolling. 20 natives standing there, ready for war. And they say in Algonquin, we found her dead. We think the Wendigo ate her.
Oh, fuck.
A what?
A Wendigo.
What is that?
That's bad.
But what is it?
And so
Oh,
they
no.
were not responsible.
Why?
That's why they throw the
What does
bodies.
that even mean, that what they said?
Wendigos eat people. It's a cursed shaman.
Sure, but they threw the body there and they started firing arrows.
No, they threw the body down. Ansel attacked them,
Yeah.
and then they started a war.
Yeah.
What happens when you throw a body down?
Yeah. Here's
Usually
your
a better
kid.
way to present
Throat
things.
slit.
Here's your dead kid.
Yeah.
Ooh, it bounced.
They
And they're
probably
hunting. They were there to hunt the Wendigo.
Mhm.
Yeah. No.
They probably
you-
saw
as-
the body as an empty husk.
As you kind of shift on the ground and the ground moves below you to Ansel's vision, they say that she died. She's been taken by the Wendigo, and that we need you to help us. And you can see now Ansel as two separate people. The man standing there by his daughter, he stands up and he like throws a spear at one of them, and the arrows begin flying. And he drops to his knees and grabs his daughter and just crying into her dead body as it begins to kind of cycle through again. Leo, is there anything that Alfred would like to do? Or ask or talk to in this? Alfred is, Ansel is separated into two people now. It's now him remembering the dream and watching it, but he's there kind of talking about what had happened.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm just gonna listen.
You're just going to
I'm
listen?
literally just gonna listen.
Okay. All right. Neria, is there anything you want to add or any thoughts?
No. Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay. So anyway, right now it's kind of going through the motions of replaying the war as he fights, and you see him fight to his death. You see the Valkyries come for him, and then it resets back to him being in the log cabin there, the longhouse, and you hear the natives coming again.
Ansel.
Yeah.
We got to go hunt a Wendigo. You have to get revenge. Every one of these has been about closure in one way or another. And your big closure is your daughter.
A Wendigo. Everything
I'm
kind
not
of
happy about
everything
it either.
stops playing through, and everyone literally time stops. As the memory is kind of, the people stop being people, the people kind of dissipate, and everything just becomes a white room. And he goes, I don't know what a Wendigo is.
Mm.
But
It
if you
is how
think,
you say, cursed shaman.
Can I use a combination of my lore and Neria's ability to affect the world to show him a Wendigo?
yeah, both of you roll lore for me. Both of you just roll lore. You don't have to use fate points or anything. Just give me a lore.
7.
7. What'd you get, Neria?
4.
4. All right. You know very much, Jack, what a Wendigo looks like historically. It's kind of something you've read about, and you've seen artistic interpretations of it. As you explain it to Neria, she already has kind of a sort of idea from movies and stuff that she's seen, but it becomes more apparent when you start describing the long body, the deer-like face, the teeth, the fangs, the beady eyes that glow red, the horns that come off it, and how it kind of sort of floats through the air. This mutated, twisted mockery of nature that this creature is, formerly human, but now this cannibalistic demon that consumes the flesh of others at night. He begins nodding and says, if this is something we have to fight, then we'll, to get the revenge, to get the key for this. Sorry guys, I lost myself. I lost my head for a second there. I think this is something we can do as a team. I mean, I think realistically as a team, we're more ass kickers than anything. So he kind of steals himself a bit and kind of wipes away a final tear. He's like, I think I know, if I'm to assume this is what it is, I think it is. I think I know where it lives.
Then let's go get it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you a thing. There's where the tribe is, the Native Americans, and then there's just north of that a mountain cavern. And if I'm sort of correct in my assumption, that's where most of their outcasts go. So if the kids had been playing in that area, there's a good chance that that's where they went missing.
Is there any way we could possibly fight this thing during the day?
Is there any way that what I remember of this thing is actually going to be real? As in, like, am I going to manifest some creature? Is it just a manifestation of my mind so we can unlock every door you guys went through? You told me something different happened. You had to fight one of your own. You had to find a moment that was perfect. You had to, like, everything was different in every door, right? So what I'm trying to figure out, if I'm being honest, is which part of this is the thing.
Perhaps you need to search for tracks. Track it.
Yeah, but which part of this is going to be the key? Its footprint, like Bigfoot? I don't think so.
I think it's going to be when you take its heart.
Now that would be absolutely hilarious. All
and
right,
is
well,
just gonna sort of.
I don't really need to track it. I know where the cave is.
Yeah, it's a cave. It has to be a cave. Of course, it's a cave.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go into the cave, meet
Dark
the
cave.
princess, find the sword, come out heroes in the end, right? It's like fucking Luke Skywalker. Someone got a lightsaber.
Perhaps the key will actually end up being your sword.
Perhaps.
Once it has the blood of this creature.
Or maybe the key's the arrow that hit me in the head. Who knows? Anyway, let's go try and kill a Wendigo. If that thing is a thing, then it is what it is.
Okay, Google,
Yo,
turn the
wait.
living room lights back on.
Thanks, Google. Okay, Google, order PS3 off Amazon.
No, you. No. Google, stop. Google, stop. Hey, Google, stop. Hey, Google, stop.
Okay, Google, show me a vagina.
Shut up. Stop listening, Google.
Okay, Google, listen up.
Okay, Google, give me pi to the 1,000th digit.
I swear to God.
Technology, folks.
Okay, Google, stop listening.
That's a good command.
Fuck's sakes.
Kind of unplug this motherfucker.
Well, that's efficiently well working.
Now, could you imagine if it ordered you a PS3? That would have been hilarious. It's not
Hilarious. Or 30 dildos, whatever.
Okay, Google ordered me
Surprise!
all those. Bigger, blacker, longer than before.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like, okay, Google, order my mom a dildo.
Okay,
That would work.
I've got you way down in the volume. If you guys will stop, I'll put the volume back.
Okay.
Jordan, just
no.
remember, you love us.
We need at least another 5 minutes.
This is why I use headphones, buds. Google
So-
can't hear squat.
So
Yeah,
when
well,
I
I have to have the power cord to keep this thing charged.
Well, you need a dongle.
Yes, well,
Okay, Google, order me a
Stop.
dongle.
and that's when Jordan left the game.
Obviously, we know magic of our own.
Okay, when I talk, does my
The
image
magic-
come up? Because it never comes up on mine.
I don't know. I have you in
You're
gallery
up all the
view.
time on mine.
Okay.
I
There's
keep
the
my thing
gallery.
as a 4-person screen.
Yeah. We'll switch to gallery view.
got-
And hey, look, I'm a group of people again. It never comes up on my side, so I don't know what it's doing. So anyway,
Oh, Christ.
let me think. Where were we? Oh yeah, Ansel was gonna lead you to the cave. He starts changing the memory sort of remembering. And as he remembers being his world, things kind of shift in the way a memory shifts. As you're walking, it goes like you see the longhouse, and it's just not there anymore. And as you turn a corner, what would have been where the longhouse was is a lake. There's a huge open lake. And what looks like a peninsula that heads off. And on the other side of the lake is a huge ocean. You're no longer anywhere near the log cabin. It would take days to walk back. As he begins walking, you realize that you're down on the peninsula, walking into a very large opening, a mouth that leads deep into an underground cavern, an underwater cavern.
While we were walking,
Even
could
better.
I top my magic back up? Healing
How
from here?
does it have a duration of time it takes to do it?
No, just to top up my existing feather is just taking that energy from a living thing. So like the grass or bush or tree or whatever.
Oh, Bob.
Yes. We.
Well, it was a 1 you
Hunger.
used for your hunger, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to roll higher than a 1 on your conviction.
My conviction's 5, so
So you could roll a 1 is what you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah, so don't roll a -4.
But I'd still be a 1 because I got 5 for conviction.
You got to roll higher. You have to exceed.
you can't tie it.
No, you have to exceed.
I got 6 total.
Very good. You maintain control of your hunger. And clear any hunger trackers that you have right now.
Oh, so it's zeroed?
You're back to good.
Really need to start using a pencil.
Yeah, your hunger trackers, every time you can just track it that way. That's the whole point of it, right?
Do you have any whiteout? Do you have any whiteout?
No, but I've got new sheets you can have if you want.
I like sheets.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Anyway,
Pencils, but I'm a little far away to give them to you.
What, 2 of you?
Oh, you have
injured?
wood?
Well, he was
I'll
lost.
say you clear all your stuff that you get your health back there, Aaron.
Put a star on mine. What about my health? I got super healing, yo.
Yes, you without anyone who's taken any damage would clear in between scenes.
Okay.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
Oh
So
boy,
this,
oh boy.
this is
I didn't even get
100%
to
a new
attack.
scene. So
All I got was
my
healing.
ribs feel so much better.
yeah. So yeah, it is the damage you would take in a normal fight. It kind of subsides after a fight. So
No
so
more
any
playing it
damage you've
safe.
taken between in the interim you clear. All right. So you see the cave. It's a large 15-foot opening that just leads down into the water. It's not flooded, but it does look like a big, wet, moist opening.
Ah. Wow, what a nice slippery hole you have.
You know, I strangely don't remember it looking quite like this.
I guess it has been a while for everyone, yes. Echo!
Echo, fuck you.
Definitely a monster in there. I think this is
You
a bad
do
idea.
realize that any chance of sneaking on it now is gone.
Can someone blast some light in this son of a bitch so we can see what's going on?
If only we had a flashlight.
Well, we had a wizard.
If only he cared.
It is extremely dark in there and you cannot see anything.
I can't help but point out, Jean Paul, just throwing it out there. One of us is
Is a wizard.
learned fire magic.
Not me. Oh, that got deleted.
That was what?
Can't have 2 classes. Everything got deleted. I had to take a skill instead.
Oh, well, shit. Okay.
I had to take fist.
It would have to be part of his template.
Yeah, I never learned fire. Don't do
I say
fire.
we build a very large fire here outside and we just push the smoke in.
As you begin talking about who can illuminate what and just the things you've been trying to learn and yada, 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 Ansel pulls out a torch and lights it.
Oh, I
that's very handy.
make everybody glow.
Fantastic. Roll a conviction or use a fate point. Whatever you want to do.
New RC glow.
RC glow. Is that from Hot Wheels?
6.
6, perfect. You masterfully summon what looks to be. Do you want to do like flashlight torches or just torches?
No, I was just going to make people's skin glow temporarily.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, people, you all begin to illuminate and can see clearly. You have what looks like a 30-foot radius of light. D&D rules, baby.
Leo, Alfred, I know you are very fast. You want to do your little runny and choppy and see if there's anything there?
Let me get this straight, JP. You want me to walk in and just go crazy and start chopping people?
Well, it's what you normally do, and I try to stop you. So why should I just go with the flow? If you know what I mean.
I can't help but
Sure.
point out this is an evil creature.
Yes, and you are a very holy man. Yes, Louis. Parlez-vous français?
Temporary. If it looks like it's going to endanger us, the glow goes away.
Oh no, that's a shitty glow.
Now you're blind, motherfucker.
Oh no, it's dangerous. We're in the dark.
Now
I didn't say I'd leave you without light at all. I just said the skin glow will go away.
All right. I'll go kill someone. Okay, wait, I'm still on the tree. How far is this thing from the tree?
You're not on the tree. Are you not listening?
The
No.
tree
No, you're with
disappeared a
us. We're
long time
traveling
ago.
Oh, fuck off.
Gone.
You fell.
Wow, Leo.
Leo,
Okay.
you're
Get with the
right off
times, man.
You're in a moist cave.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're at the mouth of a moist cavern. Moist.
Moist
Ugh.
cavern.
How many people are there
All of
Someone
inside?
explain this while I grab a beer.
He can't handle
There's
this
an
shit
evil
right now.
monster
He
in the
needs a
cave.
drink.
Yes.
It's a shaman monster.
Oh, so what's that? When
Wendigo.
Wendigo.
Windigo.
Windigo.
I was
Hey
gonna say
there.
Native
Winnebago,
American-
but it's definitely not a Winnebago.
I used to
No,
have a
that's-
watch that had
That
indigo.
is an
That is
RV.
genuinely offensive to the Winnebago people, Northern Ontario.
There's a Winnebago people.
It's a Winnebago now. Now we
Yeah.
have to fight an
Now
evil
it's a
haunted
giant
Winnebago.
vehicle that will try and attack and consume you with its diesel power.
Can we fight a Winnebago instead? Justin
I will
has one.
bring a tribe of Winnebago people to kill you. Yes.
Don't put wings on them, okay?
No wings on the Winnebago. Gotcha.
Do I know anything about any thing like a Winnebago, like where their weak points are and whatnot?
Roll lore.
Wendigo.
No. It's a Winnebago now.
Roll lore.
It's a.
I'm
I
told
got
the
two.
tires are a weakness.
Ah,
I hear the gas tank. If you put diesel in it, it fucks
What
it
did
up
you
royal.
what did you roll? A 2? The Winnebago tribe is a tribe of northern Great Lakes natives that were later used as a name for a camper home. There is quite a tradition in North America to take native words and just name shit after them with no understanding of what they are.
like Canada?
Yeah, it's like Canada. You got it,
Canada?
Chief.
You all right there, Jordan?
Canada.
Yeah. I'm just having a mild aneurysm.
I can speed it up and make it a fast one.
Also, the Winnebago is nothing to do with the Wendigo, the cannibalistic creature that is created by consuming human flesh.
Mhm.
What's the Wendigo's weak points? Just like any
Your
Oh.
magic sword.
Oh,
For you,
Oh.
it would be your holy weapon for sure.
Okay.
okay. So here's what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to cut Ansel's arm,
Okay.
let him bleed a little.
Okay.
Then, using my wind magic, I want to waft that scent into the cavern. I want to draw it out here.
Okay.
Good idea.
It eats
I-
people. The scent of blood's going to draw it.
I am going to stand back.
Oh, why don't you just punch
How
me in the
close are
nose
you
at the
gonna
same
get to
time?
the- How close are you going to get to the opening of the cave to do this?
I'll get within 5 feet of the opening.
Okay. Ansel takes his dagger and slices his hand open and happily bleeds for this as you're walking up to the cave beside him. As he walked to the cave, his dress suit, his winter gear begins disappearing, and you begin seeing him just in the colors of a Viking warrior, the blue and the black on the face. His hair becomes long, and his pants go into like a leather sort of garb.
Do we hear
He
guitar
looks
in the
like-
background?
Hmm?
Do we hear guitar in the background?
I don't know.
Heavy riffs?
No. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely the Wonder Woman theme. And as you get closer, there's a wretched smell of rot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stand with Anna.
I'm gonna give it that dinner time, ringing the dinner bell with that smell.
Okay, so I am gonna, if Jack's gonna do that, I'm gonna get right next to Jack, and when he comes within about 5 feet to me, I'll start my move to give him a smacky, kicky.
Who are you kicking?
The Winnebago.
There's no one there yet.
When he comes out, he's standing beside Jack.
Okay, so
I'm-
you're holding an action. That's basically what you're
Yeah.
trying.
Yes.
So basically, I'm using an 8 as my power to push in the.
Oh, fantastic! As you
So
do
did you-
that, the wind grabs the blood and begins spinning it. As it begins spinning it, it turns it not quite into a gas, but it like a mist, and the blood mist just flies into the cave. As you're glowing and getting so close, you can see 30 feet into the cave, so 25 feet into the cave, as the light emits, what looks to be the body of a small child.
I think I know CPR.
At the edge of the cave,
JP.
as
no.
loud as I can, I want to yell in, "Warriors, come out and play!"
Take a fate point. You earned it. That is amazing.
That is actually pretty good.
I've
Yeah.
not seen that movie.
I will give him that much.
Yeah, the Warriors is pretty good. That's a classic.
Oh, solid.
I gotta give it to you. You start hearing the dum 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 as the creature comes running out. A 10-foot tall, pale white horse with a deer's head and antlers thing runs out and goes to tackle you. You have a held action, Leo. Would you like to roll it?
Yeah. I'm going to go in with weapons.
Okay.
And I roll a 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He gets a
37.
37. What are you doing? No, it's a 9. to his
Leo, feet point.
to his fists.
And Brandon uses trained by Ragnar.
It's high ground still in effect.
Yes.
Yeah,
Actually,
is
you know
high
who
ground
has
still in
trained
effect?
by Ragnar, who does have trained by Ragnar and sees the Wendigo grabbing at your throat is Ansel. Ansel gives you a +4 to your 6, making it a 10, beating him by 1. Is there anything you want to do now?
Yeah, is high ground still in effect?
No. You're nowhere
How
near
about what
there,
the
my man.
fact?
You're nowhere near there.
Okay,
Your
how about what
chaos?
the fact?
All that
the
shit's
fuck?
gone. You're in a new scene. New
Oh, for
scene.
fuck's sakes. Okay, fine. Be that way.
Warriors,
a-hole.
is that in effect?
You've beaten him by 1.
Hey, can I use blessed? Like I have blessed this house. That wouldn't work on a window.
No,
would
but
it?
what is it? All are equal before God.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
what is that one with that you have?
It essentially wipes out all the
Yeah, but what's
extra
it called?
defenses they would have. Pardon?
What is that one called? Is that righteousness? I'm trying to remember what that one's actually called.
Give me a sec. I have it somewhere. I gotta look.
I think
it up.
it is all are equal.
Yeah, all equal.
It's all are equal.
Yeah. So if you want to use that, that would add. So you wouldn't be able to do any. So basically, you do your movement and your talking or your bonus action or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's invoking that. Right. So you do that. That would actually drop his defense by 4. Right.
Yes. Yes.
So that would put. Basically, you're at 5 above him.
Right.
Right. So
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Would-
So
would that be a major consequence yet?
not even close.
Okay. How about if I use my high concept?
What's your high concept? Which one?
Monk trying to eliminate all evil and demons.
That would
This
put
would
you
be
to a
evil
6.
and a demon.
7.
Par-
4 plus 1. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. That puts you at a 7.
Do you have
Okay.
any
Is
fate
that it?
points?
Hmm?
Do you have that many fate points?
It's only one fate
So
point.
yeah, Leo, do you have how many fate points you got to play with?
Got 4 fate points to play with.
Okay.
Plus I refresh.
Well, right now we're at a 7. He can't anything past an 8 starts putting him into consequences.
How about if I use my Wudan sword technique?
Oh boy. You'd have to use a fate point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's another 4.
All right. Now we're getting into the fun.
Because that's a stunt.
We are now in moderate consequence.
Okay. And I also have the light body technique because, you can attack with 2 techniques at a single shot.
Sure.
Right? So that's another 4.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a stunt.
I need to nerf you. That puts it to 8. Extreme consequence. What would you like the extreme consequence to be?
Well, I'd like to lob off one of his legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or can I just cleave him in half?
Also a possibility.
Okay. I will cleave him in half. This is why you don't get me to attack, Justin. We talked about this. You're like, you should take a stunt, and this stunt, and this stunt. And stunts give you 4, and it only takes 1 fate point to use a stunt. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yep.
I was thinking Aaron's character was broken, but I'm wrong. Her character is fine. Your character is broken.
I'm an artist.
Is that the pattern of the sword passing through the Wendigo?
Yes.
So
I think he needs ADD meds.
So he passes by him, slides into position, and the Wendigo just splits in 2. Half the body hits the ground and begins writhing and screeching an unholy sound. Okay. All right. I need everybody to just give me a roll. Just give me a roll. You gotta beat it 2 on a roll.
Oh, 0.
-2.
-2.
Plus 2.
I got a 3.
2.
Yay.
The 2s and 3s are fine. Anyone who got below a 2 is stunned for a round from the screeching of the Wendigo.
I'm never gonna have a turn.
I know, right? Everyone roll initiative.
But
And,
I'm stunned. For sure.
Well, even what'll happen on your initiative is you just won't be able to go. So that is a nothing. So
-4.
So you
Ansel
guys
has
realize that my
5.
character was built with the help of Justin. So when he built my character with me, he broke it from the get-go.
Justin.
Leo, you had 3, right?
roll initiative, everyone.
I have a
got 3.
5.
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
I
as
got
well.
0, but I have high alertness.
Jordan, what's your alertness?
1.
I got my alertness in there.
Okay, Ansel goes before Jordan then.
I got -3.
What was your roll, Aaron?
I got 3.
Can we rest after this? I really need to refresh my fate points.
What's Ansel and the Wendigos?
So Ansel has a 5. It's a 5.5 because he's higher than Jordan's.
Okay.
And the Wendigo would be a 4.
Okay. So Ansel is first.
All right. Oh, I should roll to see if Ansel survives the stun, actually. It'd be. He got a 0, so he is also stunned. So Ansel, grabbing his ears, falls to the ground and can't move. That's his action. Anyone who's stunned by the screech of the Wendigo can't move for 1 round.
Okay. Jack is after that.
And
Then there's
failed.
a 3-way tie between Neria, Alfred, and the Wendigo.
If you all want to act on the same round or you want to defer it to the order of whoever has better alertness, it's up to you, really.
Let's go with whoever has better alertness.
Okay.
Alfred, what's your alertness?
3, 4.
Okay. What about the Wendigos?
The Wendigo's alertness is a 2, so
Okay, so he's going last.
Yeah.
All right, Leo, you're up after Jack.
Am I attacking the Wendigo again?
It's almost dead.
I'm on a fate
Dead
point.
enough.
Here's the thing. Let me tell you about how fate works. You got to go. He still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 available for damage he can take. So,
He's kind of knocked prone though, so you know.
yeah, I'll go with prone. I was thinking, is he supine? But no, he's definitely prone.
Well,
Could we
I
just
cut him
move
in
him?
half. He has no legs left.
Yeah, so prone is face down. Supine is on your back, right?
Okay.
Could be just sitting on a stump.
Could be on his stump. He may very shortly be on his stump.
On his stump, right?
All right.
I've seen Pornhub. I know you can do things with stumps.
Yeah, it's true. Every word of it is a fact. All right, who goes now?
Leo, because Jack was stunned.
Well, I guess I'll go again.
It's 2 turns.
Yay, I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Fantastic. He got a 3. That's a 5 difference.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm at a fate point. So unless somebody wants to, you know,
Anybody who's not stunned can help.
fuck it up.
I don't really
I'm
have
done.
anything that could help.
All right, he takes a 5 point. You walk up to his still writhing body and you stab him. And he retches but doesn't scream again.
He probably
right.
really, really hates me. Considering I'm the only one that's done damage to him and I fucked him over good.
All right, who's after Leo? Is there anything you want to do? You want to like research, look, say anything, do anything?
No, I just hold my blade in there because I'm assuming it's a holy blade in him, so it's probably got to do some damage to him
Yeah.
while it's in there.
All right,
Yeah.
you stab him and kind of wiggle it inside him. A wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, but he doesn't care about your god.
No,
I'm gonna
but a
make-
holy weapon's still a holy weapon against a demon.
It's clear to me I have to make an anti-Alfred. It's clear to me now. All right. After Alfred is,
Me.
yay. What do you want to do?
I literally want to go touch his forehead and make him see nothing but his worst nightmares continuously.
Oh, you have that invoke nightmare thingamadoodle.
Uh-huh. And I have an aspect to add to it if I don't get high enough.
Okay, go for it.
So what is it that I'm rolling for? Like what
Yeah, it's whatever your attack would be. I guess if you're just trying to touch him, it's fists.
okay. 5.
5. He got a -1 plus his. Yeah, he got a -1.
Okay.
So is he dead?
Well, no, she's causing him nightmares. What kind of nightmares do you want? Do you want to like scrub his brain for shit?
Well, because Jamie's a child that's being eaten by him.
Essentially, I'm going to make it so that he's not aware of anything that's around him, but his own worst nightmares just continuously play until he's dead.
Okay. So his own worst nightmares, you'd have to know what his worst nightmares are. You'd have to consciously choose them, right?
That's fine. I can do that.
What? How do? So do you want to scrub his mind for information? Like go through his mind?
Yep.
Okay. So I will have you roll a investigation.
Okay.
This could backfire on you pretty horrible.
So here's a random question for you guys all. Do you guys remember Molasses Kisses?
No, that's weird. All right, give me an investigation.
6.
Ooh, so you go fairly deep into his mind, and as you go deep into his mind, you see what looks like a person who is mentally ill, who was severely abused and kicked out of the tribe. And when he was kicked out of the tribe, he went off and hid and ended up trying to survive off like various things, hunting and whatnot, and his spear broke and whatnot. And for all his fighting and trying to come back to the town and be accepted and be forgiven, they wouldn't accept him. And through his shame, he decided he was going to go as far away as possible and eventually starve himself, but he couldn't do it. He couldn't starve himself and began eating his own fingers, laying half dead on the ground, eating his own fingers. At
Yuria
which
just
point,
pulled an Izanami on this bitch.
yeah. At which point he ate his hand and then pulled the muscle off his arm and ate his own arm. And in doing so, manically eating his own body, began transforming into the Wendigo. He then began stalking those who kicked him out, chasing after and luring the children of the towns away. So the native children gone missing. Until one day he saw another town having been set up and began luring their children away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep making him replay all of it over and over and
Yeah,
over.
the rejection and the decision to never come back, replaying in his mind. Also, I would like you to roll a social. So what is
Presents?
a presence? Yeah, roll a presence for me. And you'll have to beat a 4.
I got a 5, so
5, that's not bad at all. So it's quite disturbing feeling his feelings and watching the stuff that happened to him. But you assure yourself you've seen a lot of nightmares and a lot of horrifying things, even the moments of him eating his own fingers and his hand and then his arm. You've made people have worse dreams. You push it off.
Yep.
So you're okay in that aspect. So you leave him there, his eyes glossed over, screaming at his own mouth, and he begins tearing his own face apart, screaming on the ground. All right. Who's next?
The Wendigo.
The Wendigo. That's a -2. Plus his presence, it'd be a 1. Does not shrug off that psychological torment, but will give another shriek in pure madness. So everyone needs to roll again and see if they can beat a 2.
Beat a 2?
Nice.
Wait. Does that go with your alertness?
Whatever I said last time, I can't even remember what I said.
Okay, so I got 3 then. I'm going with
Plus
alertness.
them in
I think
roll.
I just straight rolled it just cause. 3, nice.
4.
Nice. Lucky.
What a waste of a 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I did a little bit of damage. I'm good with the 4.
Yeah. Did anyone not beat a 2?
Leo.
Leo did not beat a 2?
I got a 2 on the dot.
Yeah. You did not beat it, thus you are stunned.
Okay.
Got to exceed.
Anna,
Alright.
your turn.
She is actually going to step forward.
Mhm.
You heal this fucking thing.
No.
Kill the Wendigo.
I
No.
will freeze you before you can heal it.
She does reach out to touch it
Mhm.
and will try to drain what life it has left out of it.
Ooh, we're using the drain.
Mhm.
Stepping in for a Shang Tsung.
All right, give me a roll for your drain.
All right.
Public feeding.
That would be a 6.
Yeah, you beat him by 3. So you begin draining. It would be a 3 slot you hit then. You all right with that, or do you want to up it or do anything with it?
No, I think is that enough to put it out of its misery?
No, but you definitely begin the process of feeding on it. I didn't want you to be a vampire, damn it.
I'm
Fine.
not being a vampire. I'm just,
It is. It is what it is. So it's a 3. Fantastic. All right.
Yeah.
After Anna, who is
she's just
JP?
like crouched down over it.
JP? You see her go over and she's kind of drawing what looks like soul fire out of this creature. I hate soul fire so much. She sucks the soul fire out of it into herself. Jean-Paul, what would you like to do?
Shriek and
I am
tear.
going to use
I thought you were
human
stunned too.
strength. I'm gonna go with my fists.
Mhm.
I get +3 for killer blow +3 damage once per scene.
Nice. And what are you doing? Just going in trying to crush its head or like rip it?
I'm going straight into just fucking super straight kick its head off.
Oh, you stomp it flat kind of thing.
Yeah, or football. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going for the distance. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
You should punt it like a football.
Yeah,
I'm
he got
going
like
for
a
straight karate kick.
he got like a -4 with all his negatives. So, you know.
So he's dead.
So what did you do?
7.
7. That's an 11. So 8. 9, 10.
I have lots of fate points too.
That is a minor consequence, moderate consequence. Jesus. All right. So coming over and you punt it. When you kick it using, what did you say you used?
I am using my killer blow.
Nice. Which is a white cord ability, yeah?
Yes, it's my stunt. I
Nice.
can use it only once per scene.
Can I give it a fate point?
It?
I'm friends with monsters.
If you want to, sure, go for it.
Yes.
Okay, so now it's only a mild consequence.
You're giving the monster fate points.
I want Ansel to land the killing blow.
So it's
Fine, I use
still
the
a
fate point.
consequence. So it takes that. So its neck jars and sounds snapped, and it looks like it's lost all mobility except for its mouth mawing in madness. It doesn't look like it can make the scream anymore. So I would,
Is that what you're saying?
I would call this like paralyzed.
Oh, we
What's-
fucked it up good.
What's
Yay.
the hanging aspect right now?
There is
There-
none.
Is none as of right now, but I mean, with that sort of hit, I would allow you to add an aspect to the scene. You want to add one?
Oh, sure. I'll add touchdown. I'm gonna add a fate point to my kick.
Okay, so you
Touchdown.
create it and add it and use it.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll give it to you.
He shoots, he scores.
All right, that would bring it back up to moderate. So we're back up to moderate. All
I'm
right.
in the fucking splash zone too.
Yeah, you
Jesus
are.
Christ.
So am I.
All right, so who's after JP?
Ansel is. So we're back to the start.
All right. Ansel stands back up, walks over with his sword, looks over at Alfred and goes, "Do you mind?"
Oh. After you, my good sir.
You're
You
Alfred.
sure?
Alfred
Are you? Well, I don't know. JP was talking, so I didn't say anything. He
Goes
was
up to
apparently saying
Alfred.
Alfred
and
in the French accent.
he
I
takes,
slowly moved my
takes his-
sword out and
Yeah.
give him way.
yeah, he takes his sword and he puts it on his belt and puts his hand out for yours and goes, "Do you mind?"
Can he actually use this?
You're about to find out.
Okay, go have at her.
He takes your sword, does a movement with it, and like lobs the creature's head clean off. Gets down on his knees, stabs it with the sword, and begins digging through the body. He pulls
Okay,
the flesh of the back apart, cracks the ribs, pulls the ribs
Fucking
apart,
spread eagle.
grabs the lungs,
Angel.
throws them left and right, grabs the heart, and begins eating it himself.
He made an angel.
Okay,
Should
can I
please-
summon my sword back to my hand just in case I need it?
Yeah. It pops back in your hand.
What's it called again? Is it the Red Hawk or something? Something
I
like
thought
that.
it was the angel. I don't know.
It's a
You
Viking
You guys are
thing.
talking about a blood eagle, are you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
That's what he
That's what I
did
was
to him.
talking
Is he
about.
blood eagled him.
Yeah.
But
Another
he cut his
kid.
head off first, so he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to not scream to get into Valhalla. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
So anyway, as he begins eating the heart, the world begins shimmering and shaking, and you see what looks like the angels descending on him again from Valhalla. But this time, they take away the body of the Wendigo. They gather up the pieces, and the body of the Wendigo begins turning back into a Native American man. And they talk to him in Ojibwe, asking him what he would like to take with him. And he says, the souls of all the children.
Oof.
And as he says that, Ansel goes, no, you can't have my girl's soul. No. And everything begins shuddering back. And you're back at the lodge.
Well, let's call it a night.
Round 2.
Yep.
What caused the reset? Killing of the Ojibwe? I mean,
Would you like to roll a lore?
I
Going for
would
it.
like to roll the lore.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
5.
5? What did you get, Neria? 4? What did you get, Aaron?
I also got 4.
All right. Having
Not
spent
that-
time with Vikings, the tradition of eating the hearts of your enemies to give yourself strength is pretty common. The fact that Ansel did that is him demeaning the body of this creature, right? It doesn't seem anything beyond normal for him to do that. That seems like something he would actually do, and it's something that maybe Volus would do. Jack, Wendigo lore, if you eat the heart of the Wendigo, you become the Wendigo.
Mm.
Ansel basically damned himself to becoming a Wendigo and not get into Valhalla.
Damn.
So we
Yeah.
gotta kill it, but not.
Not eat its heart.
how
Do the
close was I
extra
to
step.
killing it then with my like 1 hit point away?
Yeah, and
So
on
you
top-
you giving it a fate point? Fuck this though. Good job. Good job.
Hey, as far as I was concerned, he needed to land that killing blow.
yeah,
Well,
but he then proceeded to do what he would have done to any other enemy that he dominated, and
you
yeah.
killed the monster.
Yeah. Oh well.
There's that backstab we were talking about earlier.
yeah,
It's like I
spear in the
planned it.
back of your enemy, in the back of your friend. Thanks, Judas.
Oh
Why don't you
damn.
kiss him first? Little kiss on the ear. I'm doing this to you. It's me who did it.
Yeah.
I summoned my sword back because I was afraid he's going to turn into a Wendigo right away, and then we have another fight on our hands.
Um,
No, it's
with both-
reset.
the whole reset, he seems very confused, and he says in Swedish. Anyone here speak Swedish?
Let me check my list.
You have an available language.
I do. I'll speak Swedish. I'll add that to my list.
In Swedish, he goes, "Who are you, and how did you get here?"
Yeah.
Is he Swedish chef? Is that what I'm getting at?
Yeah, he looks very confused, and he goes, "Are you the gods?" And
Yes.
as he says this, all of them turn and go, "Hail the gods! Hail the gods!" And they all begin chanting, "Hail the gods!"
I raise my hands up. Yes. Praise
No.
me.
She like reaches over
This
and
isn't a loop
smacks
or
his
a
hands
reset?
down.
And one of them turns to Jack and goes, "The one-eyed god has come."
No. He is not a god. He is definitely
Not
not
Actually,
a god.
Odin.
I am the one eye.
Yeah, and that's
He
where we're
has
gonna end
2
that.
eyes. Very clearly has 2.
Except one isn't his eye. One's a glass.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Jack actually is a one.
And that's where
How are we supposed to convince them you're not Odin now?
You're not.
So anyway, everyone can pick one last thing they want to do as the Swedish or the Vikings in the Norwegian Swedish sort of language chant the gods have arrived.
I will
and
use a bit of
reset.
magic to create a flurry of wind and wind and what's we're looking for? Snow in a
No.
flurry around me, like in a spire. Just something to kind of show off.
For a couple of reasons. One, Ansel ate the heart and was becoming the Wendigo. Two, they heard that his daughter's soul was going to be taken to Valhalla as a trophy for this native guy. And three, it was not the correct pattern to get the key.
Well, the body's just inside the cave. We would just go and grab that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a god now, so I want them to see my power.
So yeah, that's what caused the reset, was the three things. Any one of those would have caused the reset, but all three of them at once. Yeah, he ate the heart of a Wendigo. That makes you a Wendigo.
Yes, it does. Or I'm going to call it still a Winnebago.
A Winnebago. All right, so that would be that.
That's
Is there
all I
anything you
got.
want to do, Neria? Bob, is there anything you want to do before we call it at the end of the night?
Run to the cave and give the girl CPR that we saw in the beginning.
You're nowhere near the cave. We're back in the longhouse with all the Vikings chanting, "The gods have arrived."
I thought we were doing a reset. Shouldn't we be back with the guy crying with his daughter?
It is
Hey,
back
Justin,
there right now.
I know this is going to be selfish of me to ask, and I'm probably going to regret this, but next game, maybe you need to make an anti-Alfred where when I blow all my load, I don't lob the guy in half every single time.
We'll see what happens.
It's I am going to die. It's going to be great.
Well,
Don't die and make a new character.
Yeah, it's not going to be this one, but it'll come up at a point when you least expect it.
Adios, amigos.
Take care,
It was a
man.
good game.
All right, good game, everyone. Well played.
Good
Yeah.
game.
GG.
Good game.